Hi Gemini, welcome to your May 2020 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Gemini, I just want to say I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're all healthy and safe. I know we're going through a pretty scary time in the collective, and if any of you are affected by this viral outbreak, whether that's financially, whether that is in regards to your health or someone that you love, my heart is with you. My heart and my prayers are with you, okay? Anyone that's watching this video. I hope that you gain the insight and the clarity and the guidance that you seek by watching this reading in regards to your love and romance. And I'm really excited to get this. I don't know, Gemini. I was about to do Sagittarius, and then my fiance was calling down like, oh, what sign are you doing right now? And it said Gemini, and I was like, oh shit, well, I guess I'll be doing Gemini then. So let's go ahead. But before I get started, I do want to say, Gemini, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles that I make myself on my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com. I handpick every crystal that goes in each crystal set that I believe the purchaser will resonate with, as well as I handmake every Zodiac candle that I sell on my online shop. I intuitively choose the colors and the scents that I believe every Zodiac sign will vibe with. So if you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please feel free to go ahead and check out my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com, where you can find in the description box of this video. Alright, Gemini, let's get started. Alright. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Stellium of the sign of Gemini. This is not going to resonate with every Gemini that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my intuition and my guides prioritize the messages that I'm providing during this reading. If this reading isn't for you, Gemini, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, but depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in this Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Gemini and Cross Watchers, that the energy is fluid. So I am picking up on both energies here, and you may feel like a certain situation that I'm explaining, the roles are flipped or reversed. And if that's the case, you're more than welcome to flip those roles and use your own discretion should you feel like that resonates with your situation the most. But because this is a Gemini reading, I won't make Gemini the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading you hear me say, masculine or feminine, please know I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you guys know. But whew, Gemini, something big is coming that you guys have, I feel like a lot of you have been manifesting someone. If it's not someone, it's a progression and a connection that you have with someone, and it's about to come, Gemini. You guys could be dealing with another air sign. You guys could be dealing with someone with Aquarius, Libra, or even a Gemini. Whether they have those signs in their sun sign or in their chart. It doesn't have to be, but their energy is coming up as the King of Swords. Gemini, but you guys, I feel as if you may not even believe it when it arrives, that this is finally manifested for you. And you guys are the kings and queens of manifestation, okay? So whatever you've been working on, Gemini, to manifest, again, whether that's a person or whether that's some sort of progression in a connection that you already have with someone, it is coming. The Ten of Pentacles is crossing this. So this could even be someone you're planning to marry, someone who you've been thinking about having a long-term commitment with, someone who you've been really thinking is you're one, Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So there could have been some sort in the past or in the background of what has happened, a bit of a lack of devotion, I'm feeling, a lack of, maybe you felt like someone was kind of leaving you in the cold, leaving you in the dust, and maybe you really thought something was over between you and someone, but there was still a piece of you, for some, this is not for all, that was holding on to this person's return, or this person kind of waking up to what was going on between the two of you. This is Taurus energy, could also be Capricorn or Virgo energy. Others of you with the Five of Pentacles, because I'm seeing two people here together, like holding on to each other. Maybe you two went through something together, and maybe it wasn't so much of a ghosting or a separation, but it was something within the connection that really put things on stall between the two of you. I don't know why I'm kind of getting this, but for someone out there, I don't know if someone was engaged and like because of this pandemic or because of this outbreak, you guys couldn't get married this year. And maybe it was in the month of May for some of you with the 5 here. I'm so sorry if that's the case. I mean, I have to reschedule my wedding too. I'm in the same boat as you guys are, for those that resonates with. But also what I'm feeling, kind of going off of what I was first saying, if there was a separation between the two of you, you both were missing each other. You both felt the lack. You both felt that you both were leaving each other in the cold, in the dark, in the dust. And I feel like as if for a bit in the past of where this is resonating, if it does, you guys both weren't hitting each other up. You both weren't wanting to make the first move, but you both were missing each other, is really what I'm getting strongly from this too. But the feelings are still there, if that's the case. The feelings are still there. And something is really going to manifest. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing that song. If you know the title and the name of the artist, feel free to leave it in the comments. But you know the song, I Put a Spell on You, and Now You're Mine? I'm kind of feeling that energy. And Gemini, I feel like it's your magic that you're working, that this person has never really have been fully detached from you. There's always this I don't want to say spell, and if you guys do magic, then that could resonate with some of you out there, but I'm feeling as if it's like this attraction, this bond. Gemini, if you guys are separated right now, they're planning a return. If you're not separated, and if there's just like a bit of a stalemate, things are going to progress, things are going to evolve, things are going to advance. It is coming, Gemini. It is coming. And some of you are feeling this, but with your energy being the Five of Swords, it's still like, well, then why isn't it in front of me? Then why isn't it here now? And to answer that question, Gemini, it's because some things need divine timing. Some things need to be really energetically, and it has to work to be in alignment with you. So when it does enter your life, it's something that you want. It's something that serves you. It's not something that's going to be half-assed. You know, it's like when you're baking, you don't want to take the bread out of the oven when it's kind of doughy in the middle, right? Like, that's not good. You want to wait for the perfect time. And I do feel with the Judgment card as if there is a bit of divine timing coming into play, although I don't always associate the Judgment card with divine timing. I'm feeling strongly with this. What's the situation is the Three of Wands. Fire energy, specifically Aries energy, could also be Sagittarius or Leo energy. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be connected with one of those signs, but this is the manifestation, Gemini. Someone has been, I do feel strongly it's both of you have been manifesting each other, but someone has really been setting the intentions to really have this solidified, have this seal the deal kind of almost thing, like, all right, we're going to be together. We're going to give this a chance. We're going to give this a shot. We're ready to put our actions out there. We're ready to make the motive, the drive. Even if you guys are in quarantine, I still feel like you guys have stayed in contact with each other. For some of you out there, whether that's through like Zoom or through Skype or through like FaceTime, you know, Instagram or whatever, or even some of you guys have been spending quarantine together. You know, having that little quarantine one-on-one type of thing, watching movies. I feel like you guys watched movies quite frequently, and if that message isn't for you, then that's not for you. But you guys like have a favorite movie together that you always love to throw on. It could be a TV show too, but whatever the case, Gemini, your manifestation is coming in, and I do feel like this is your energy, especially if you have fire in your chart, but regardless, something's coming in. I'm hearing like someone likes to braid their own hair or braid hair. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe you do hair. Or someone that you're connected with braids their hair quite frequently. Don't know who that's for. Not for everyone. I kind of want to clarify this. I feel a strong need to clarify this. Ooh, whew, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling the need to take them all. I'll take them all. I'll take them all. For you, Gemini. Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of air energy and a lot of earth energy. Some of you guys could have like Taurus, Gemini, cusp as a sign, or maybe you have a lot of earth in your chart somewhere. It doesn't have to be. You could be connected with an earth sign. A lot of you were really, really worried if this was going to come through. A lot of you were really worried if this was going to progress, or if this was going to be as stable, as loyal, as dependable as you really want this person to be, or this connection to be. And you guys were worried about it because maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you've tried to express interest with the Page of Pentacles, or maybe they tried with you. The roles could always be reversed, and you felt some sort of rejection in some way. Like maybe they didn't respond for a few hours, maybe they just gave off a vibe that they were just not interested, and it got you really, really worried with the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. You know, kind of thinking, well, when is this going to come? When is this going to progress? When is this going to move forward? But the thing is, Gemini, it's going a bit slow. But that's because Spirit, the universe, God wants to bring something into you that's valuable for you. They don't want to bring another fleeting connection. They don't want to bring another person who's just in and out of your life. Or they don't want to have this connection just be something that could, you know, fall over at the gust of a wind. This is something that's reliable and stable, and someone who's coming in, or someone who wants to progress things with you, is going to be dependable, is going to be loyal as hell. But yeah, it is taking a bit of time. But it's all coming in now, Gemini. I feel like the stall, the slowness, that was in the past. But starting May, moving forward, I do feel for a lot of you, things are going to change quickly. And someone could be wearing green right now, too. That could be a confirmation for someone out there. Someone's favorite color could be green. But what's crossing this, Gemini? I'm so excited for you guys with the Ten of Pentacles. This is serious stuff, Gemini. Virgo energy. Specifically, you could have that sign in your chart. You could be connected with a Virgo. This is prosperity. This is legacy. This is family. I feel like you guys have been introduced to each other's families, or your families know of this person pretty well. You guys may have been to each other's houses, like family houses maybe for some of you. I'm also getting like barbecues. And if it's not barbecues, maybe like a dinner feast. I don't know what they have in other countries that could kind of equivalent to barbecues. But I'm feeling like, Gemini, this is someone who is really going to be your long-term, your rock, your stable foundation. I am also feeling with this card that this is someone who may even ask to move in or want you to move in sometime soon. Maybe they already have, and that could be confirmation for you guys as well. But I'm almost feeling with this Ten of Pentacles energy, this is almost like, for some of you, destiny. This was already meant for you guys to be in a connection with each other, a relationship for some of you with each other. because you were meant to have a legacy. You were meant to have a line. Like for some of you, it's that deep, really. It is. And I see a lot of my Geminis like spending a lot of time outside on their balconies. And if it's not a balcony, maybe it's like a porch or like the backyard, chilling, whether it's with this person or just in general. Even if you're in quarantine, you're not going to let that bring you down, is kind of what I'm feeling from this. And I'm hearing sangria too. I don't know who's drinking sangria, or that's someone's choice. I don't know if you know sangria. If you do, look it up. Maybe wine if it's not sangria. Maybe you guys drink that together. I don't know. But this was meant to happen, Gemini. This manifestation is going to bring into you everlasting fulfillment, dedication, promise, stability, long term. And I feel like you've been waiting for this commitment from someone in particular for some of you. Or just the advancement and the progression of, you know, just talking, just hanging out, just having a strong connection with one another to really having this be solidified. Marriage, I see for a lot of you. This is going to be someone that you marry for a lot of you. What's crowning the reading is the Strength card, the card of Leo. Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart, or you could be connected with a Leo. This is all about that faith. This is all about that. Despite what things may seem, despite the hardships that maybe you two have gone through, or that you may have felt with this person in the past, as I could see with the Five of Pentacles, still knowing and still feeling and still having the faith to get through it, or to keep hope that this person will really come around, or that this person will step up, or that this relationship will still endure whatever you two, for some of you, went through together. Some of you have a very sexy back, whether it's toned, whether it's a little curvy and sexy, but I'm also seeing some back dimples too. So I don't know if you guys know about those back dimples, but they find it attractive for some of you out there. But this is having also, when this manifestation comes in for you, Gemini, whatever this is that you're manifesting, because this is a general reading in regards to love and romance, this took a lot of you to stay hopeful. And I also feel that this person, whoever they are, for some of you, it's taking them a lot to really step up and to show you, Gemini, I'll be down for you. I'll be with you. And I'll do what I can. I'm almost feeling like a protective vibe too for some of you. Not that they think you need to be protected, but like that they want to be there for you when you do face these scary encounters, or these times where things are a bit rough and a bit rocky on the road. They want to be there for you, to be like, look, whatever it is, we'll get through this together, period. I just saw a camera too. I don't know if someone's a photographer or does photography as a hobby. Or maybe they've taken pictures of you, Gemini. You've taken pictures of them. And they still have it on their phones too, if that's the case, or somewhere with them. One picture too that they just always look at. I don't know who that's for. What's rooting all this, Gemini, is judgment. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is the divine calling. This is the wake-up call. This is the divine confirming that this was something meant to be for the two of you. You were meant, for some of you, I don't know if you have kids with this person, and if that's the case, you were meant to have children. That was destined in some way. Others of you, you are meant to have children with this person, or have a family with this person, maybe even adopt for some of you. I don't know. I'm picking up on that kind of vibe. But you two are meant to have a partnership together. I am feeling a soulmate connection here, strongly. And I do feel a feminine energy, again, regardless of gender or sex. Whoever is dominant in feminine energy has been waiting for this wake-up call, or waiting for this to prosper and grow the way they felt like it always was going to. And I feel like the wake-up call is more on the masculine side. finally getting or feeling very confident and very assured that Gemini is my counterpart. Really, it's very, very strong energy here. That's beautiful. In the recent past, we have the Six of Swords energy, Aquarius energy, specifically. You could have that in your chart. You could be connected with an Aquarius. But there's a couple things I'm getting for this. And again, it's a general reading, so I'll try to include everyone in this. But for some of you, if there was a separation between the two of you, for that view I was feeling that for, I feel as if you were prepared to move on, but like mentally you're like, all right, it didn't work out, whatever, I'm planning to move forward. But a piece of your heart, because this woman's like looking over the shoulder, and whether this is you, Gemini, or them, was still like, a part of your heart was still there with them. Like they didn't really want to get off that dock to leave. Although mentally they were prepared for it. Mentally they were like, all right, well, this is it. And maybe mentally you were kind of thinking or preparing yourself to move on, but a piece of your heart, or a crosswatcher's heart, whoever, still stayed. And I usually don't get that with the Six of Swords, but I'm feeling that very strongly here. I also just saw a monarch butterfly. I don't know if the monarch butterfly will resonate with you in some way, or the butterfly could be one of your animal totems. But I kind of, with that image and with that vision I just saw, I almost feel like there was a change in the connection or a change in the relationship that had to happen in order for you guys to get to the place where you're heading towards right now, in order to get to the place where it was happiest for you. So whatever, for a lot of you, I'm feeling something happened between the two of you, or the two of you went through together. The only purpose that was to serve was to continue to move you forward toward the path of where you were going to reach the Ten of Pentacles, where you're going to reach the happiness and the true evolvement of this connection, of where it was going to go. Some of you really needed to hear that. I don't know, also with the Six of Swords, there could have been a physical move with you, Gemini, like you guys moved houses, moved places. Maybe this person did it, I don't know. But that could be a confirmation for someone. A lot of different messages. Okay, in the near future, we have the Hanged Man, the card of Pisces. Could be connected with a Pisces. You could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Different than what I'm feeling with some tarot readers are like, oh, it's a stall. I'm not feeling this way, Gemini. And what I'm feeling is enlightenment. What I'm feeling as whatever happened with you guys in the past, again, that had that stall, that had that rockiness in the road, whatever plans. I feel like for some of you, there's definitely plans that were ruined because of coronavirus or whatever the case was for you. It's brought an enlightenment to someone in this connection of what this really is, and even realizing that you two can make it through anything together. And you had to be put in an uncomfortable place, right? Like, obviously the Hanged Man doesn't like to be hung upside down by their feet, right? Obviously that's an uncomfortable place. But they needed to be in that comfortable place to really change perspective and to see and to awaken and to enlighten their view on the connection, or the view on you specifically, Gemini. There's something about someone's eyes that are very unique. I don't know if it's just the color of someone's eyes that are very beautiful, or just someone is always complimented on your eyes. I'm also feeling some freakiness here too. That some of you guys are going to try something new out sexually, or you've been wanting to try with this person. A bit of like tying up, blindfold, a little bit of that kind of stuff going on here. Or someone likes that. Definitely done to that. Whether you like to be tied or you like to do the tying, I don't know. But I feel like most of you, it's a revelation. A revelation of what this is and especially like what you guys have been through, why you had to have gone through that. And if you don't understand now, it's coming in, Gemini. It's coming. And also with the Hanged Man, I'm kind of feeling a lot of magic here. Like there's just some magic in this connection. Very Neptunian energy. Some of you guys could have Neptune in the first house maybe, or maybe in the 7th house too. Not for everyone, obviously. We're heavy aspects with Neptune, but there's just something mystical and magical between the two of you, between this connection. Someone finds you very magical, Gemini. I know that sounds kind of strange, but it's what I'm picking up on. Your energy... I'm sorry, Gemini. My camera died, but we're good to go now. So your energy right now is the 5 of Swords. So I think this is the conflictment, right? Because again, for some of you, things were moving very slowly. For some, others of you, things were just not being shown to you in the 3D. And you guys are very logical people. If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, whatever, it's probably a duck, right? But that's not the case because everything wasn't being revealed yet, or everything wasn't coming out, unfolding in the way that maybe you expected it to. So you just automatically assumed for some, again with that 6 of Swords energy, I'm just going to give up, move forward, whatever, this wasn't meant to be, or whatever the case was. But again, a part of your heart, your mind and your heart are a bit at odds right now, I feel, especially with a certain person or with a connection. And Gemini, I do just have to say, don't give up yet. Don't give up faith. Don't give up hope. Don't already defeat yourself or defeat this connection, because things are going to become clear very, very soon. And I feel like communication is going to open up about this, or something's going to reveal itself that's going to change your mind. But I do feel the need to warn and say, don't bite your nose to spite your face. Especially, I don't know, it's not for all of you. It's for some of you. And I feel like it comes to a conversation. Like, don't close this opportunity off because something didn't appear or something didn't manifest before in the way you expected it to. Not all is gone, you know, not all is done with, definitely not. But I feel a lot of internal mental conflict because of what hasn't transpired before, or what didn't manifest before. Weirdly enough, I'm feeling the need to say, someone's wearing tie-dye right now, or someone wears tie-dye quite frequently, whether that's you, Gemini, or the person you're connected with, but again, not for everyone. Or someone's like cutting their shirts or their like pants to make shorts or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting that for someone out there. Obviously not for everyone. But there's clear confliction here, but it's only because you're just not seeing everything that's about to unfold, Gemini. A beautiful chapter in your love life is about to unfold. So, you know, don't lose faith. Still continue to have that faith. Don't be conflicted quite yet. Although I see a lot of you are going through that right now. Their energy is the King of Swords. Aquarius energy could also be Gemini or Libra energy. I mean, they're very clear what they want. If there was confusion before, they see clearly now. They see clearly now what they want with this Gemini. And I feel as if there is a conversation with the swords in your energy and their energy that is going to solidify what you've been waiting for, what you've been manifesting, and what they've always wanted to say to you, or what they always wanted to bring clarity to for some of you. I wish I could get a bit more specific, but you'll know what that is for each and every one of you. Others of you, this person's very, very, very serious about what they want to have with you, Gemini, and I feel as if they're going to communicate that. There's going to be no holding back. That's the thing. There's going to be no holding back. Their hopes and fears is the Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I mean, that really, the faith was never lost. The excitement was always there. You know, even when it wasn't transpiring in the timeline that you were expecting it to, doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. There's still hope, there's still faith, there's still encouragement. And for some of you, you're waiting again, for those of you that this resonates with, and it's not for all, that person to reach out and to finally express their passions, express their wants and their desires of what they want with you, Gemini. And I do feel like the communication is going to come in. Page of Wands can also mean divine timing here for me as a reader and for other readers too. And that's exactly what I was feeling with the Judgment card. That everything was going to play out. It was just all a matter of divine timing. For the likely outcome of this reading, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo, Gemini. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards for the likely outcome, and then pull some cards from the Psychic Tarot deck for any advice or any further information for you guys. But before we go, I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card. I'm going to ask Spirit what Gemini needs to know about this connection, or Crosswatcher needs to know about this connection with Gemini. Let your friends help you. Okay, with past life relationship. So yeah, this is something, you guys have known each other before. So for some of you where that part of the reading resonated, where this is someone you've been waiting on from your past, that's confirmation right there. But even deeper than that, I was feeling that soulmate connection. You guys have had past lives together. And this was destined. You were destined to have this lifetime together. Most definitely. But with let your friends help you, I'm kind of feeling this as Gemini, your soul team's with you. Your spirit guides are with you. Your angels are with you. Ask and you shall receive. Ask for clarification. Pray for clarification. Pray for your manifestation to come. And it will be shown to you. And I'm also feeling with that message I was saying earlier about how someone wanted to be there for you. I also feel like a very friendly vibe from this person. Not only are they your lover, they're your friend. You guys, again, have been through so much together that there's not a lot that can separate the two of you. And that's just kind of confirming that for me as well. Beautiful energy. We're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading, Gemini. I really hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I love you all very, very much. And again, if you're interested in crystal sets, candles, or sage sticks, please feel free to check out my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com, which you can find in the description box. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.